Oi, we're fucking back. Where am I and what the fuck is going on?
Stellar objects generate far more radiation than they absorb, so they can be modeled as an idealized object, which is assumed to absorb 100% of all electromagnetic
Talk to the
radiation
voice of the
and only
displaced.
emit some based on its temperature and
Pay bounty.
composition. Stellar composition determines what packets of light will be emitted, while stellar temperature determines the frequency of light and hence what in. Low temperature emission is infrared and not visible to us without proper instrumentation, which I cannot describe.
Have you beheld that new rifle up at the monastery, the Oracle?
We need to help the folk at Opportunity, Commander.
Snake!
He's more concerned with
Try to
exploiting his
remember the
own than with
basics of
making things right.
Galbana.
Hour alone with it and a Mantisaur, 2 clicks.
It's a nice gun, I'll give you that. But the engravings have no tactical advantage whatsoever.
Yes. You may peruse.
But if I must, it's because any star emitting green light also emits bluish and or reddish light too, resulting in a non-green star. There is no naturally occurring stellar composition that emits solely packets of green light. In fact, such a composition itself
Ooh,
evidence for
baby.
interference.
Looks like I want a plasma pistol soon.
Of any kind.
Okay. She doesn't have anything worth buying. Let's just knock out this quick quest right here.
The grand plan is the predetermined.
Was straightforward. He partitioned his astronomical field of view into grids, then tagged each object in every grid. He ignored empty regions, as black would only dim the color and not change its fundamental hue. The light from every galaxy...
Determined order to the entire universe. We can predict it down to a decimal point.
Just see if I have a bounty. I do. Yeah, I think I stole some shit in front of them.
And we are the keepers of the equation.
Oops.
Where do we go now? Another refugee camp.
Oh. Administrant Agarwal.
This lady's like the Greta Thunberg of these
Thought
refugees.
this day would never come.
Yes, well, our esteemed outsider here has agreed to thoroughly appraise our situation, in the hope that we may finally close the book on the exclusion zone once and for all.
They say you asked around. Listen to folks. That's a good start, at least.
I'll try anything
Well, we
once.
tried to work things out on our own. Look where that got us.
Mediator, I leave the fate of the exclusion zone in your capable hands.
I'm all ears, Mediator.
The what now?
When grievances between the displaced approach fisticuffs, we hire sub-Rosa hooligans to duke things out for us.
That is unquantifiably absurd, and I don't see how moving into the exclusion zone will help. Unproductive is one thing.
It got like 1,000 views on Facebook.
Well, I'm at a loss for an applicable
Someone's
metaphor to
Theos and
describe it.
Theas are loving my shit. Facebook is just for your Theos and unks. God. Okay.
I understand he is rather short-handed.
Yeah. Someone should get right on that, huh? Anyhow, what was the good doctor's diagnosis? We have ample room to space people out more, but only if we utilize the exclusion zone.
That is indeed unfortunate, but the dangers predicted for the exclusion zone may outweigh these concerns. Collapsed. But we built Matriarch's Mercy to optimize comfort and safety.
I'm guessing you're saying this wasn't an official structure, more of a hastily assembled, precariously built shanty. People are struggling to make do with what they have. If we had the exclusion zone, this wouldn't be a problem.
I'm aghast these structures weren't built following established order construction guidelines. Speak on them.
Did he also happen to mention they were needlessly oblique and vague?
But our predictions are given to inform and protect, not to frighten. Forgive me. I do not mean to disrupt.
You mean that missionary type who's always talking at everybody instead of to them?
Mathematics is the hidden language of the universe which unites us all. The closer we come to understanding it, the closer we come to true understanding.
These
Haven't
guys
heard
are
that much
basically huge
sugarcoating outside
dweebs.
of an anti-suppository ad. But fine. Whatever you say. You actually got the provisioner to give you the time of day. Huh.
Ah, yes. I sometimes forget Provisioner Plotnik is also assigned to minding the displaced's needs. Her role is largely proactive, while mine is reactive.
If the provisioner's booked up, I say redeploy another.
It's less of an issue of personnel as it is of safety. Contrary to... By my calculations, you've explored this topic from every... I suspect that your sympathies lie with the displaced. Unfortunate, if true, but I leave the decision in your capable hands.
Finally understand what we're dealing with, huh? For every problem, there's an obtuse, indirect solution.
Regardless of your misgivings, I ask that you follow your reason.
I don't really feel like this should be my choice. These people are weird for making me decide for them. So these refugees seem very fucking demanding and ungrateful. And these guys seem to have a magical ability to tell the future. If I let them move in there, they're probably gonna get killed for sure.
Shit. Very well, administrant. You win. I'll honor the terms of the mediation. Let's hope your math was right.
You'll
Have
probably
faith.
live now, so
Or, if
fuck off.
not faith, reason. We can still work together to improve conditions around Matriarch's Mercy. Your reward, mediator, with my thanks. I now consider the matter decisively closed.
Sweet.
Than uninfected ones. Perhaps unsurprisingly, careless anti-choice scientists mislabeled this case of obvious symbiosis.
I need to actually knock out this side quest. It's already complete, I just gotta turn it in.
As a parasitical relationship.
Yeah, let's go ahead.
In that initial classification error, it's a wonder the anti-choice scientists managed to ascertain any.
The loading screens are fantastic. Kinda wish it would give you the option to stay on it for a little longer, because you don't get to fully take it in.
Planetary fauna was well adapted to the parasite and hardly affected by it to any large amount. But human colonists were not so fortunate. The PvP worms disrupted the human internal biome to such a degree that the eventual correspondingly large immune response leads to violently explosive diarrhea, resulting in
Free Market Station. Welcome to Mar-a-Lago Free Market Station, folks. One of the best asteroid resorts you'll ever see. The golf out here is unbelievable. Imagine asteroid golf, where the green is like on that rock over there. Alright, let's continue this facting quest. Yeah, it is, man. Visually stunning. I gotta say, some of the main characters I'm not that thrilled with. The female character is very boring. Very flat. Her. Inez. They made her like, she's supposed to be like a rebellious, sassy bitch. But she just delivers every line like she's bored. I love this fucking place. It's like a little mini casino in space. Aesthetically solid.
Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
Hipster bartender.
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired. I should add, your observations during the investigation were unexpectedly keen.
Oh, he's my homie now.
Was a pleasure.
I started out talking shit about that guy, but I think I like him now.
Especially with an arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind? Just trust me and go give it a look.
It's not a lamp, is it, folks? I think I already raided this area, but maybe something new is unlocked. Oh yeah, I did not check this. Whoa, bruv. Fucking speakeasy. Francis Min. Hold on, homie. You seem important.
How about this? I recruited a protectorate subject direct like from Bastion, middle of a protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen AC-ad execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
These catty bitches are roasting each other. What a unique world. Alright.
Resulting in a shocking atmospheric electricity. I will now pause for a moment to let you appreciate my intentional pun. Available for review in this episode.
Just talk to her first.
Anyone had asked me, I'd
Him.
put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1
Thought
in
it was a
few
lesbian.
trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in
My
two.
understanding is that he cut a dead raccoon wiener off just to inspect it. He's weird.
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the...
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Yes. Yes, it was. I'd hoped to be proven wrong, but vindication has cemented my resolve. I shall uncover what happened, no matter what.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Thank you.
The responsible researchers have been formally censured.
Additional erudite entertainment is forthwith. Consistency of playlists. Now for a new song.
Ooh, it's a light armored suit with high defense. That's pretty something. Wonder what Undercity materials means. I joinked him. Thanks, matey. I jorked his Gorkin.
As long as you're working for us, I'll stay well out of your way.
I've been a nasty dude. Nasty, nasty. Somebody gonna match my freak. Somebody wants some mac and cheese. What's up, Prospero?
Thanks for the help.
I'm gonna go talk to this fucking hooligan up here, see if she'll sell me stuff.
Back. If you seek entry to my wares, you must engage me your sports card collection. Though you shall not you're really no fun at a not unimpressive display. Closing in, you'll have to.
She wants you to collect enough of these baseball cards to be considered worthy enough to buy her specialty equipment.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together? I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part. I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support. I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate. My colleagues have accepted that her death was a
I
natural
like this
one.
character. I think I might
Questioning
swap
an
him out for
explanation of
that
that nature is foolish,
boring
dangerous
bitch.
even. Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put forth without investigating to the fullest of my abilities. Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes would have rendered me conspicuous. I knew Sub Rosa would offer steady transport as long as I paid their exorbitant fees, just as I knew they would collect information on my every movement. But I neither trust them nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer. You, on the other hand, have proven to be a capable partner.
And I have a ship.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
I will be killing people.
Ah, I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
Oh, that's gonna be rough. I love killing Protectorate guys.
Excellent. I hope our...
Won't argue he seems capable, but let's be mindful where his true allegiance lies.
I'm gonna send Tristan back for now.
Very well. I shall locate whichever...
Okay. Got a new follower. That was a worthwhile quest. Let's see. Doc Hall Beardless gave me a data pad. Outpost opportunity. Okay. Now we need to get back to that other planet. I actually need to exhaust the conversation with this new guy too. See where he's standing. You have to pet your critter once in a while. There's a fucking ladder there. Where's this clown at? I've searched the whole bloody ship. There he is. Whoa!
It seems the Order was unprepared to receive refugees in the sheer numbers they have. Theories cannot stand against the cruel, but it is the refugees that arrest my attention more than their would-be handlers. Any who leave the Protectorate fold deserve punishment. There is no such thing as a non-combatant in a system under siege. If Arcadia faced famine, I would pick up a trowel. Expecting a common subject to aid in Arcadia's defense is no different. My feelings aside, I shall not judge them, owing to our bargain. But I cannot promise my duty shall not win out in the future. Certainly, I consider myself an open tome. Quite well. I am able to uphold justice wherever it may flag. Bolstered, of course, by your steady support. Was there more in this vein you wish to discuss? She taught me all that I know. Her teaching style was
So
stern, but enlightening.
he's like
If
Snake,
ever I erred, she would
and
teach me
she's
to
Big
avoid
Boss.
making such a mistake in the future. Though she did not raise me from infancy, I was brought into her tutelage quite early. I spent a great deal of my life looking up to her. Her death weighs leaden on my shoulders. We must find her killer and bring them to justice, lest justice in Arcadia truly fall to ruin. Why, he is of the matriarch's direct lineage. I'm pleased I could elucidate. In every respect, save being humans, and perhaps even that is arguable in the Sentinel's case, where arbiters uphold justice and loyalty within the Protectorate, the Sentinels operate on its fringes. They are clandestine operatives, little more than alleyway backstabbers. I find them wholly unnecessary. As you might expect, they are the Consul's pet project. Enough about the Protectorate, then. Very well. Straightforward. I was trained from a young age under the tutelage of Supreme Arbiter Marthana Andros, alongside my co-protege. Only those rated most highly on the Protectorate Acumen test could be placed even among the ranks of Arbiters. And to be mentored by the Supreme Arbiter herself was a great honor. Moreover, she taught her protégés to seek out evidence before judging as they saw fit, despite the fact that an arbiter needs nothing of the sort to declare something a crime. Sneer all you like, but our society has operated in this manner for more than 100 years. Normally, arbiters do not need to prosecute, for all operate as they should. As the Protectorate's most elite, we protégés needed to be able to think flexibly and adapt to situations that faced us should they require adaptation. At least, I believe that's why. Would that I could still ask her. Alas. An arbiter would never abuse their power. Every action we take is on behalf of the Sovereign, upholding the Protectorate. In any other society, I could see such a scenario resulting in anarchy, but the Protectorate is matriarch ordained. Our devotion is ironclad. Why would they need to? Anything beyond the norm is unnecessary at best. Ask, and I shall answer. Who amongst our motley assortment? I find Agent Ibarra most curious. His system of values, he faces an interesting dilemma as an isolated member of the Earth Directorate. As do you, of course. I hope you both remain steadfast to your values. She is an endearing piece of engineering. Her continued functionality, despite her advanced age, speaks to a skilled caretaker, though she retains certain quirks. Earlier, she bumped into my head, bleating, "Please do your part to keep the incognito clean. Remove any and all foreign mineral deposits." She is an enemy combatant, and were I not in your command, I would be honor-bound to bring her low. Yet, she is also oddly intriguing.
Oh,
She does
shit.
not possess the scavenger's appetite of her colleagues. Perhaps if I came to know her better, I might, find techniques to use against her fellows. Her decision to break from the corporatist is impressive
He has a
indeed.
crush.
I merely hope it does not muddy the waters of her resolve. Verily, idle gossip hardly suits an arbiter.
Oh yeah, baby. He likes reading comic books. Very cool.
Lara, you owe me a sparring session. Get your... So, but why do... Maybe I ought to spell this out? I'm his enemy commander, and he's mine. Letting him aboard is putting both of us in a bad spot. I ain't gonna respond to that. I ain't just saying this to be contrary, Commander. If he actually agrees to keep the peace, then fine, but I still... Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out. I'm glad... Reckon the Vigilant will need some time to acclimate.
Glad you stopped. That hammer's a fine piece of weaponry, sure enough. But how much can we trust the hand wielding it? Don't let the luxuriant hair and good looks fool you. I'm flattered. But if there's any match to be made for a Directorate agent, you've just brought him onto our Arbiters ain't like us. Facts matter less to them than personal judgments. Once the boulder's going, someone's getting crushed. I've seen it happen more than once. Don't know whether I should laugh or groan. Anyway, there's my piece. I'm guessing you didn't come here to talk about Rao, though. So what's on your mind?
I don't like that they put the option to fire them from the crew permanently immediately there.
Admitted to the ship. This unit will proceed with a Protectorate welcome. Agent Ibarra refers to this as somatic tolerance testing and really funny. This unit is available to answer any Which member of the Incognito would you like us? Trooper Ceylong's defection from Auntie's Choice makes her a prime. Please review the requirements for joining the Earth Directorate with Trooper Ceylong. Arbiter Rao shows a ready commitment to serving Arcadia. If forced to choose between this crew and the Protectorate, they're under such circumstances. This unit advises inflicting damage to his knees first to this unit is ready to answer
Her opinion of that guy is to go for his knees. Fuck, man. Maybe it's not a good idea to have him on the ship. It'll make the game interesting. Let's see what happens. Man, I gotta say, it seems cool. What am I doing in this map? Is it anti-protectorate? No, the protectorate... It's anti-Auntie's Choice, so having him with me might be good. We're gonna go... Tristan. See what this fucker can do in combat. It'll be good to have a melee person because the other guy's a shooter.
I suspect there is a rock in my boot. Thankfully, and speak freely.
Oops. I thought I had flown. I did not. It's worth it. Knocked out my companion conversation. Sometimes they lead to side quests. There. Okay, fuck the radio. Oh, it drives you crazy. Oops. Oh, some of them have upgrades ready. How do you fucking do the radio? There's a few side quests I need to do. There's a building just off the platform here. Okay.
Ain't recharged.
Beg your patience. I'm not ready.
Oops. Oh yeah, I do have a better weapon. Oh no, I'm using it. Well, let's do compare.
Next, the latest field data validating or repudiating our forecasts and relevant informational details for near-present and future calculations.
That Rattler says it has such a high DPS, but it really feels like shit to use.
Fellow students, ponder this dilemma. One of our transport pods en route from Zeranium Manufactory 7 has impacted in Anti's Choice's outpost opportunity, resulting in casualties. Predictably, the corporatist laypeople blame us for this tragic event, despite our
It's a shotgun
unquestionable
hammer.
innocence. We have launched a thorough study to uncover the orchestrators.
So ends this missive.
Further beneficial content soon follows. And now, more music to perform advanced calculations by.
Probability and the grand
157.
plan. There can be no discussion of the grand plan without also entertaining a deep contemplation of probability. Our ability to predict events to varying degrees of certainty is fundamentally rooted in statistical mathematics. Statistics, at its heart, is naught but data. Data that is gathered, collated, and subjected to analysis. But what is the role of chance in that analysis? Let's look at the interpretation of pure chance. If one flips a perfectly balanced coin, it will land on heads with a 1 in 2 chance, or tails with a 1 in 2 chance. But are there really two outcomes? Is there not one specific outcome we can determine? Yes.
Terrify them. Cool. I got a shotgun hammer. Sick. Alright, let's go to map. I need to go here.
If the result of the flip of a coin is known to be heads, is it necessary? Would it not be more efficient to simply go forward as if it had been flipped, and proceed with whatever action that flip was intended to choose? What part of that choice was ever left to chance? The answer, of course, is
I don't know how to turn the fucking radio off. Ah, wireless. Settings. Audio. Music. It's better. Now, how do I get up there? That's promising. Okay.
Love to, but I'm not ready.
Still girding my strength.
Let's rock!
Double pistol measures at the ready, Commander. Commander, stop starting at once!
Oh.
There you go. Good as new-ish.
Yeah, I like Hammer Guy. Drug addiction. It's pretty good. I'm addicted. I'm addicted to you. Juicy. Juicy! Dramatic anime, man. Look at the fucking planets. This reload speed is exhilarating. Oh, hot damn. Juicy. Suffer.
Got my lamps on an unfront.
Ah! Okay, this gun does work up close. You just have to be close. Has the highest DPS of all my weapons. Just didn't feel like it because I was using it at like mid to long range. So it really seems like I'm supposed to be able to go this way. How do I fucking get up there? Sounds like cheeks getting clapped. Okay, there's clearly some shit to raid down there. Oh no, I've done all that. Let's go hit these buildings. Scrappers. These guys are real piece of shits.
I've eyes on a miscreant.
Yes, I tell you before I kill you.
Hey, got a distraction. Come on.
Cool. That looks like a way up. That ramp. Man. Righteous. Let's go raid this other camp real quick.
Anybody got the time? The Adrena time? Time!
Anybody got the time? The Adrena time? Time?
There, a misbegotten fool, soon to fall.
Shush!
Quit skulking!
I am loath to admit. Have you no manners?
Feeling real vulnerable.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
I know.
Error. Greetings. This unit is unable to fulfill its programming. Are you able to assist this unit in its assigned duties? Dispensing gratitude. In 3, 2, 1. Error. Gratitude depleted. This unit is unable to execute its programming due to tampering. Navigational and other systems have
He's
been
ungrateful.
compromised. This unit is now being used as a target, which is not among its designated functions. This unit must return to Matriarch's mercy to dispense medical care in order to fulfill its programming. Navigation systems re-initializing. Processing optimal path toward Matriarch's mercy. Return sequence will be initiated once path is determined. This unit assures you that a job well done is its own reward. Thank you.
Well. Kind of get a little reward here. Lots of loot. Someone was sexually abusing these poor robots. So, that is a deadly fuck-off river that'll insta-kill you. So clearly up the hill there's a church. I feel like I should check that out. I've been here already, fuck. So there's really no way across the river. I've already been there. Yeah, it's too big of a gap to jump anyway, I think. Oh! Oh, cool. I found a way, brother.
What's an arbiter like to do to keep the horrors at bay?
My preferred technique is to charge directly at them with my hammer aloft. But I've recently become aware of the benefits of forming a proper battle line. Are you being menaced, Niles? If you are in need of an arbiter's aid, I shall lend it forthwith. No crewmate of mine shall be at the mercy of horrors.
I'm touched you go out of your way, but I was asking what you do for fun. Apart from doling out death sentences.
Is eliminating a menace to a colleague not what you would consider fun? Sometimes I wonder about you.
He fucking loves the game.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, Command.
Shotgun hammer. So fucking satisfying. You know what? Homie here can modify my weapons. Let's just see if I have any mods. What the fuck? Talk to me.
No, if anyway. Need something, Commander? Sure.
Nope.
This war has wrought many terrors upon Golden Ridge. Cultists are one of the more insidious terrors.
These guys are creeps. We're gonna steal all their shit and kill them. I don't have a high enough lockpick skill.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Sounds like he's fighting for his life in there.
Oh no, it's no. Now? ERF, sure, whatever. Take it. Just be mindful what you touch after. Might have zeranium on it. But until then, leave me in my burning pit.
No, he gets uranium on his cock.
You cannot threaten one who welcomes obliteration.
I'll skin your faces off one by one if you don't let me out of here!
She sounds pleasant.
Oh, so much for that.
The rift is my gateway to transcendence. My piety is the key.
Straight at them!
Oh! These enemies are definitely a higher level because I used to be able to tank some fucking shots. I might switch armor. Yeah. Inventory. Looks like the best balance is this one. Let's see if I can armor mod. Stand up, you fuck.
Sure. Anyway. Need something, Commander? Sure.
Let's put something on here. Why can't I do it? Oh, because I don't have any of them. Crisis defense. I can create it. Craft. Mods. Crisis defense. Next time I'm gonna save before I start combat. I need to learn my lesson. I am used to them being just pretty easy, but not the case anymore.
There best be a stiff bottle waiting for me if I ever manage to make it out of this barrel.
Sounds like he's fighting for his life in there.
Oh no, it's no. Now? You're asking me that now? But until then.
Actually, let's open it first. We call it save scumming, folks.
I'll skin your faces off one by one if you don't let me out of here!
She sounds pleasant.
Let's get them to come in here.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Trouble? I'm the one you need to worry about.
Thanks and my hammer.
It's got an upgrade. These guys are like anti-mech or something. They destroy them all.
Cowards! You've never have bested me without subterfuge! Unhand me, and I'll show you how a true acolyte fights!
I forgot there's a lady here. Surely there's a baseball card somewhere around here.
I'll spare anyone who frees me. The rest will
Architect's balls! That was some fine killing! Would have preferred you'd left one or two of those traitorous miscreants for me to sharpen my blade on, but no matter. Serves me right trying to help those sorely lacking in the gray matter. But they rightly paid for their transgression. Betraying someone sent by the exalted leader of the glorious dawn herself warrants a painful death. Name's Zaza. You are?
I'm Joe Tigre.
We are simply a group of enlightened individuals seeking to spread the truth of the despite our persecution by those who seek to keep the masses aimless. The rifts only seem destructive because we are looking at them from the point of view of imperfect, mortal bodies. To be deconstructed by a rift is to be reborn in perfection. None whatsoever. All I know is that they were planning. I was here to help them scavenge for old order technology to further investigate the wonder of the rifts. The rifts are a device of the architect to hasten humankind's perfection. They reduce whatever comes in. We are nothing but that information, but we cannot see that because we exist in a chaotic and disordered reality. The rifts are a perfectly ordered phase of existence. No, it does not. Perhaps I will tell you what does, should I ever count you among my... There is one... I have similar business at the N-Ray range. These fools were only part of the contingent that betrayed me. I aim to see them pay the same price. Your violent tendencies could be of great help to me there, as I'm sure mine could be of service to you. If you deign to take me on, of course. to wax poetical with you about my life while there's traitors in serious need of killing. All you need know is that I'm good with a knife. Nothing that will live to regret. But it seems like you've already a full contingent with you.
You're saying Niles aspect.
Well, what are we waiting? I can't believe I'm surrounded by idiots. Not you, I mean, they betrayed me. They betrayed the Dawn. They need to die. What more is there to know? Who can say what drives those who have...
A poignant question, especially in relation to crime and punishment. In order to answer it, we must first understand... Hello? Are you listening to me? Asa?
It will be for the swine who betrayed me. Oh, you mean the range itself? It's a site for developing and testing N-ray tech. N-rays can be deadly once processed, and they should be fairly contained. Though I wouldn't put it past those fools to have meddled with things beyond their I just hope they haven't all gotten themselves killed before I've had a go at them. Such as? Nothing of much worth to tell there. I'd rather hear your story. I couldn't have said it better myself. Too many people shackle themselves with joining the glorious dawn freed me of such nonsense. They gave me... My world used to be devoid of color. Everything was gray. Now everything is vibrant like the art... And I'm still not in...
Alright. She's a closed book. I'm bringing on every fucking sketchy person I can find. They're like, yeah, smoke rocks. I'm like, alright, well, I guess you could join me, just don't steal anything. Let's see, new weapon, death sentence. Ah, it's weak as hell, boy. Oh, you could have stealth taken them all out. Alright, let's get the fuck up and out of here. Oh, cool.
Good that I lubricated my armor before we left the ship.
I love it. They always put multiple ways to break in. Nice spot to chill, some seas. I don't know why I grabbed the mural fragment, but you see something glowing, you click it. That's the rule. Do you want to go outside, dog? The dog requests an outside intervention. See, the treasure hunter perk is really nice. You can just get a lot of extra shit. It's RNG as well, because earlier when I died, a box that had a treasure hunter bonus, when I respawned it didn't. So it's totally randomized. Probably every time you load in. So you could potentially just keep reloading and resetting a box until it gives you a bonus, but that'd be dumb. It's never that exciting. Okay, map. Okay, there's quite a bit up the hill that way. Let's do it. We're right here. Yeah, this fucking revolver is bopping, man. Just gotta close the distance or else your damage is so weak. Something's roaring. Roasted sprats. Interesting.
Get charged! Let's weapon prime!
There's some shit up there that I want. Soul gems. I love it, this hammer guy just runs ahead bashing everything. Apparently these rifts will be useful later. Alright. Go back here. I want to see if there's a way up the hill. Oh damn, where I was actually was a good way. Well, what is that? It's a ship. Tight. Okay. Just in case. Uh-oh. Mantids. This is gonna get spicy.
At your word, I shall charge!
Trippy. I want to go up there. I don't think that's doable, though. Well, there you go.
Step aside, swine.
You have my thanks and my hammer.
Thought one of them fell. Got an itch on my back. Okay, wasn't much to find. Ugh. Oh, hell. To get over there doesn't seem possible from here, so we're gonna have to go back up. I don't like it, but let's try some parkour. Might be able to get around the mountain. Shit. I think I'm not supposed to go this way for sure. Oh no! I went through the earth. Alright, we're gonna give up on getting over there for now. Alright. Could go turn in this quest. Times it.
Got a bad feel about this. Line, huh?
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was? By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future. Control.
Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else? How can I be of service? My supplies are running low.
It's pretty good for the low toxicity. Oops.
I believe refugees attempted to take solace from the fighting here. I only hope they found peace.
This looks promising.
A lot.
Let's weapon prime! With both eyes open. Look out, Commander! Don't make me avenge you! One.
No battlefield decorum. At your word, I shall My capacity at range is somewhat limited.
I spy my next victim. I mean a hostile combatant.
Nah, fuck that.
Target distance is too great.
Hmm. Looks like it's a no-go. Would be the worst way. I don't know. Oh, God. That's okay. Let's get back down the hill and go raid that fucking camp.
that is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes. You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's... Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me... You mean... You want the pipe? Why, this is the greatest day... But... don't get me wrong. It would be an... You really think so? Very well. See you there.
I sent him to go be a pipe doctor.
This war cannot come to a conclusion soon enough.
I do not believe you have clearance to be here.
Assignment in proximity to the latrines even more unbearable than is typical.
I should do a study on how alcohol affects the temporal.
Move on, freelancer. I've been tasked with only treating enlisted personnel.
If you're here to help, then you should be aware that we've all been placed on standby after that last attack.
Careful wandering the trenches there, stranger. Some board initiates might become confrontational. To have something to do.
Halt! Access to that area of this trench line has been restricted to authorized personnel only. It isn't safe given rift activity.
Unknown personnel approaching. They don't appear to be hostile. Friendly approaching from the north. Hold fire.
Oh. And since I'm out here,
Your judgment has found you! Prepare for absolution!
Beg your patience. I'm not ready. I am primed to... punish.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Still girding my strength.
I have enough cards to buy from that weird bitch, so.
Unleash my might upon them!
This is Chief Quidley, recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chinwagging. And turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brood.
There's something. That's what I was detecting.
Hold your covering my assets!
Just come through an active war zone? Your puzzler screwed on crooked?
I just threw up all over my shoes. And the laces are melting. Why are the
Seems
laces
a handful
melting?
of Auntie's choice soldiers survived what transpired here.
My insides.
I
They're on.
suppose we can aid them.
My insides.
What was the phrase?
Thank God.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage? Some kind of rocket attack, or maybe an orbital strike. Can't rightly say for sure, but it came from above and hit us hard. Don't suppose you're looking for a way to help. I'm absolutely desperate, and I'm sure I could rustle up some suitable reward if you helped. We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have supplies for, plus a hefty amount of uranium poison. Without them, we can't get the raw materials into the medicaments needed to help the soldier. How fortuitous. This feels like wonderful. That's just enough to get the first of our auto docks back up and running. Thank you. Still, if you find any more, I'm glad you're back. Getting the first auto dock running again? Well, it's not...
Suppose we can aid these poor fools. Even if they live, they'll hardly be able to supplement the Auntie's choice war effort.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn... You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that? Well, I suppose I appreciate your honesty. But even if I believe you, so what? The damage is done, and it's not like I'm mounting a counterattack. Maybe. I suppose it's possible. But even if I believe you, what, by law, do you think I can do about it? Seriously? You expecting me to ring up? Also, there's some new nameless, faceless, seriously cutthroat competitors trying to frame the order, so we go back to killing each other. Ah, an offer for transaction. Now you're talking my language. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Normally, I wouldn't admit this kind of weakness. It's bad practice. But I'm really... Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering each other. I got unsanctioned power struggles. And it all risks reflecting badly on me. Well, who else should I be worried about? Do you have any idea how abysmal that's going to look on my next employment review? You cut down the number of issues that are vexing me, and I'll send you a word of peace and harmony up the chain. What's good for me is good for you, see? Quid pro quo. Or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. Auntie says so herself. They show sincerity. That bomb that hit us? My contract, you get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docks work. There's been a murder at one of our forts. Problem is, go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for. This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but a real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will... Now, you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will... So don't let either...
Even standing amidst the smoldering ruins of this outpost, the bleeding...
A Mantisaur's in charge. I clearly have to go do that.
Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back. Then why by law...
Well, this is a weird scenario. We'll go do that in a bit. I want to finish exploring.
Promotion. Yes, I have earned it, haven't I?
Okay, I've got a fast travel point here, so let's do this and that.
I feel like a rube believing all the Aether Wave chatter about how quick he...
Within, Commander!
Malefactor ahead.
Interesting. Damn. Alright, think I'm ready to call it. Yeah. It's about that time. Wow.